That's not good, Jared. Oh, Sadie's already starting. See? She's already started. We haven't even got the freaking end game yet. She's already. She beat a turd. She's got it built like a turd. Turd with legs. She's the same color as a turd. Shaped like a turd. On my coffee. Alright. What am I doing? Oh shit, drop my controller is what I'm doing.
Crank up the flight sim, grumpy going grim, flying that sexy jet. It's the best one yet. Trains, race cars, and campfires. This plane was just what I desired. Get out of my
Fucking way, don't need no big cities. Land this Honda. Oops, that a little too far in the grass. Gotta land this Honda shit. Nobody likes my livery, huh? Oh, fuck you all. Fuck you all. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Not you, because you have your own like livery. You're pink. You can have yours. But the rest of you, fuck off. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome, everybody, to a last-minute bush flight. I was supposed to be doing it around the world, and as many of you now know, I've been test flying the... That's why I said not you. I said you could have yours. But I've been test flying the YF-23. Where are we? We are 58S. Oh, right here. 58. We're in Whitefish. We're going to go up to... yeah. We're going up here. The first airport we're actually going to is where they... or we've had a couple... They've had 2 fatal crashes in 2 weeks up here. That's what the flight plan's named after. Right here. But, yeah, it's been crazy up there, but we're going to stop there. This is a flight I made actually for myself, flying around in VR. And then I sent it to Wombat to fly in VR. And now we're going to fly it. Because it's a beautiful flight. It's one of those flights when everything just falls together. Everything looks amazing. So we're going to jump in here. That guy showed, hey, that guy. Sorry, I missed you jumping in there. Oh yeah, I missed your name. I saw that you were here because I answered your question. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot today. There's an airstrip called Jackass. I haven't been there yet. Is it near Oatman? Are you using that program for the model match? Because other people have been having issues with it. I turned it off. But what I did do is I downloaded all 130 models that the sim can use to match with. I downloaded them all. Like, why not, right? See if it improves the model matching. East USA, yeah. That's where we is. So I got like 9 subs left to go to get the whoa, shit, sorry. I got 9 subs left to go to get to the goal I had set when I started this thing. I did get a hold of Gammy Wombat. That's because he lost a bunch of subs, and now he's back ahead of me again. So we're not going to try to get ahead of Wombat again. He's, I don't know. 14 or 15 ahead of me now. But we're not gonna shoot for that goal. The goal is 2,700 subs. We're close. I don't know what I'm gonna do to celebrate, but I do know there'll probably be some changes coming. Not big. Gonna guarantee the only flights I'm gonna guarantee we're not gonna do any more series right away because I'm getting tired of the series. Doing series. We may do short series like 3 or 4 flights, but yeah, I figured just spamming the shorts brings them way up. Yeah, shorts just drives it up. Like if I put in a dog short a day, I could be at 5,000. It's crazy what brings subs and what doesn't. Stop, Sadie. But yeah, there will be guaranteed anybody that stays a member. They'll be guaranteed 2 member flights a week, or a month. Excuse me, a month. 2 member flights a month will definitely be on the cards. There's not going to be any long series. They're like totally around the world series. Maybe 3 or 4 trips going down rivers or whatever as part of a series, but there's not going to be any monster series. I thought about the around the world one with every country. If I do that, it's not going to be on an online series. I may do it as a video. I don't know. I want to do it, but I don't see. You don't see that airport. Oh no, we're going to have that problem again. What was the name of it again? Thing, it is 58S. It's in Whitefish, Montana. We're up in Montana, by the way, if anybody wants to know. Hanging out up in beautiful Montana. It's one of my favorite places I came through on the train. Not only just the mountains, but the big sky area once we got out away from the mountains. It's just gorgeous part of the world. I'm saying the flight seasons are not going to be quite as regular. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I made what I wanted to do. You know, I've pretty much reached the goal I'd set. Still going to stream, but not as structured. Going to be much more freestyle. A lot more last minute streams like this where it's just a bush flight somewhere. A lot less structure to everything. Because, to be honest, I don't like it. I don't like doing that part of it. I don't like the spending 2-3 hours every week setting up all the flights, doing all the pictures, doing all that shit. So, I don't like it. Why the fuck am I still doing it? Type thing. That's why the screenshots no longer have all the stickers on them. I don't like doing it. So, hey, Mighty, how are you? So they're topless flying in the sim. But yeah, I decided what I like to do and what I don't like to do, and that's going to be the end of it. You know, there's going to be more, like I said, the flights will still probably be Tuesdays and Thursdays. That portion of it's not going to change. But it may not be every Tuesday and Thursday. It'll be most of them, but not every, because I'm taking some time off as I go. Oh, there's going to be more VR flights. Absolutely. I don't care if it's not stabilized, and I don't. Like I said, it was really funny because I was talking to Wombat about it earlier that, you know, 95% of the people watching the stream are flying. They're actually here flying. They're not sitting down somewhere watching the stream, so they're not going to notice if it's in VR and I can't keep my head stable or not. They're not going to notice, you know? A few people will, but most of the people aren't going to notice. And like I said, I want to do the every country flight, but when it's going to be done is going to be totally random because the flights are like 5 hours long, and I don't have a lot of times when I have a full 5 hours in my day which I can set aside to streaming. I watch a lot of videos and have no issue watching them. The real pilot flying, yeah, I'm gonna do more of the VR, I think, because I enjoy it more. It's what I really enjoy in the sim. And like I said, most people that are watching are actually flying, so they're not gonna bitch about it being in VR on the stream. All right. Any of you right there, can you see this airport over here? There's a motel, and it tells me there's an airport. But no, we're not landing. When I go over here, all I see is a motel. I don't see an airport. There's a little bit, like you maybe could put down, like right there on the grass. But holy shit, that's not much of an airport. I think it's supposed to be that little bit of grass right there with those curving tracks, but Jesus. But there's been 2 fatalities at this airport we're going into. Yeah, I know she wants to land. Yeah, Ryan Field's the one we're heading to. But Ryan Field's had 2 fatals. 2 accidents. It'd be easy for the Scout. Yeah, she'll drop in here. She'll land a Scout anywhere. Oh, by the way, you want to do something fun in the Scout? I know it's a bug. And it will be fixed at some point, but it's absolutely fucking hilarious. Get the water Scout. Now, as soon as you slow down enough, you drop the anchor, it'll stop you deader than a fucking doornail. But what you can do, if you get in there, if you get on there, you always want to land at this airport from this end. Too, you want to come in from this end. But if you take the Scout. Yeah, I'm landing. I know. Yeah, we pulled the throttle back. I know. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, we're gonna land. Alright, enough. Hold on. Chillax. Like I said, she should have her own little camera. She'd be way more famous than I am. Oh my god, she hates the fucking car. She's flipping a plane. This is a lot flatter than the real Ryan Field. The real Ryan Field's got a couple of big ski jumps in it. Whoa! We weren't expecting to do that. I didn't pick my flaps up before I hit my brakes and launched straight, pulled back. I launched straight up in the air. That Jared, oh, he's got the reverser. That'll stop quick. Creepers coming in, Viz. I know. If I had this little cam pointing at Sadie. No. She gets so excited. She's so fucking happy. Her tail's going like 100 miles an hour. Her little chin is just shaking. You goofy dog. You just knocked my keyboard down. Cut it out. Nobody's getting out. We're just turning around. We're going to take off again real quick. Everybody down that's going to land? Who's missing? Oh, Mr. TPH has coming. People are still coming in. There we go. Oh, yes. It's considerably more stable than when it was released. A lot of stuff is starting to work better. What the hell was that? It was moving quick, whatever it was. Uh-oh. There's Reaper. There you go. He got out of his plane. You happy now? There you go. Yeah, there you go. I need a mute button. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. You're going on the floor. There. Yeah, see? Oh, you're right back in my chair. There we go. Now stop. Yeah, she can't have too many snacks. She gets much over 12.5 pounds. That's going to be really ripshit pissed off. because they end up having back problems. You should know that. 4090 RTX. Oops. Yay, you see me all now? Cool. Now, like I was saying, if you want to try something, try something really cool with it, you get the float plane. Once you put your anchor down, run your throttle to full throttle, and the waves go bonkers, like they totally cover your plane. But if you just release... Oop. There's that, Chris. Sorry, I didn't wait for you. There's Jake, too. And that guy. Hey, look, we got everybody here. Mrs. is back there a bit, but I should have waited. I didn't realize there was more coming in. But we'll just ticket circle here. Like I said, if you run the throttles up to full bore and sit there for a minute, the water will completely engulf your airplane. But if you let go of the, yeah, what am I trying to say? The anchor, it'll carry your launch. It'll just shoot the plane straight up in the sky. I had the 2080, I think, in my last machine, but I never tried to run 2024 on it. I could get 2020 to run well on it, but I didn't run 2024 on it ever, I don't think. So it'll still run, you just gotta tone it back a little. Because it actually runs more off your GPU or your CPU than your GPU now, or it's supposed to. Supposed to use more of your GPU than CPU. This was beautiful. I took this flight first thing in the morning. The sun was just coming up. In VR, it was just beautiful in VR. Oh, there's Jake screaming through there. Oh, looks like he screamed right into the side of the mountain. Oops. Probably have to take on fuel at some point. 7090 XTX with 24 gig. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. I have the, like I said, the RTX with the 2024, the 4090 with 24 gigs of RAM. And what a difference. You know what's funny is I really wanted to go with the yeah, brain fart. Steam OS on the PC. And it turns out everything will work but my 4090. I should have had the 7900. It only wants the AMD stuff. It does not like the other. It wants all AMD stuff to work. So that was kind of bummer. I just retired from flying the airlines after 35 years. So I miss flying. I'll bet. 35 years up in the sky. Congrats. Yeah, and that's exactly. The Steam OS is only set up for the AMD, which has kept me from loading it on my machine. Check-ins are sitting in hotel rooms. Yeah, my son is now an engineer with the trains, and he's running into that hotel room shit because he has to go out and back. It's just train instead of a plane, but he has to go out, stay in a motel room, and come back the next day. He's running into that. It's getting old really fast, living in the same hotel room every week. And then he has basically the same. It's funny because he has basically the same thing. He also do the on-call stuff on certain days off. He has to be on call in case an engineer runs out of hours. He's low man on total pole, so he's the one that's going to get called up to go up and finish the run. Yeehaw. I used to bring a laptop to play WoW after all the security checks. They got tired of lugging around. Yeah, you could probably bring a Steam Deck and use remote play. A little smaller. Still got to go through all the security crap. Hey, cut it out. Actually, if you play around with it, you can get Flight Sim working on the Steam Deck. It pretty low res, but no more travels unless it's a holiday. Now you can just play. 3 a.m. to get those engineers to the trains. That's right. You used to run around and do that. Oh, I got to tell you about this last weekend. What a crazy weekend. It was just bonkers. I ended up coming home early because, I mean, I got paid regardless, but when I got there Thursday, the car wasn't there. Now I find out the car's not showing up till Friday. It's like, okay, fine. So I go over, run into a buddy of mine who drives the Viper and the Toyota, him and his dad. And I helped him do the aero package on the Viper, and we got it all polished up and ready to go out. We got the Toyota all set to go out because the aero was way off on the Viper, way off. So we got the aero set up on the Viper, and you can get it to work. I'm sure you can get it to work. And then, like I said, just watch as soon as you can, upgrade the video card, and you'll be set for the higher resolution imagery. Oh, there's the train. Oh yeah, the great mod, by the way, the train mod. It throws trains in on the tracks randomly, but it adds just a little bit extra realism. But then the car gets there Friday, or so then I go over to my buddy's Porsche and help him out with the Porsche 914. Go over there to hang out with him. And my buddy Johnny calls me in the morning, stops by. He's like, "All right, we're here." So I go down. There's this little car. It's called the Dart, and it's not a Dodge Dart. It's called the Dart from South Africa, made in the late 50s, early 60s, and it looks like a '59 Cadillac that somebody shrunk. It's got fins on it, cherry red. What a cute little car! But I mean, it was an awesome little car. But and it was street legal too. On top of that, it had a full cage, everything. Beautiful. Second time it's been on the track since it's being restored. I think it was beautiful. Yeah, whoever restored it fucked up big time. But second session, second lap, the suspension snaps. Bolt holding the suspension on snapped in half. Because, oh wait, it wasn't a bolt, somebody welded it on. It snapped in half, hit the wall, busted the rear, bent the rear axle. So at that point, my weekend was done. Yeah, I just hung out with a few friends. Like I said, the Viper, he did really well, first in class. Kid is fast. Kid is insanely fast. His dad used to race the Vipers, but the kid's even faster than Dad now. It's like, hung out with a few people. Hung out with a couple teams I'd known for years. Farted around and came home late Saturday night. There's no sense staying. I didn't have a car. I wasn't working for anybody, and I can't just sit at the track and not work. It drives me absolutely batshit to just sit there and not work. I'm not a good spectator. But it was a cute little car. The Dart from South Africa. All fiberglass body on it. It was a beautiful, pretty little car. Tiny. Tiny. Like Miata size tiny. maybe even smaller. It was made in the 50s. But that front end let go right on the front stretch. Thank God it was there, not in one of the big corners, because he would have gotten hurt. 'Cause that car didn't have the best safety features in the world. Look at this valley. Flying this thing in VR was just a dream the other morning. You know, long nuts, it's kind of cool having you way up there because it always lets me know if I'm on track on the right course, because I know you're on the line. I can just look up. Oh yeah, we're heading the right way. So yeah, that little car, too bad it was a nice little car. There's a few really old cars. There's the ragtime cars. I can't believe they go out there and run laps with those. They don't race with those cars. But still, it's crazy. Looks good as I'll bet it does. Looks beautiful down here. May have to push the time back a little, but maybe not. The views first thing in the morning were absolutely gorgeous. Now get off the count. Get off the desktop. Hey. It was a wild weekend. Last one for me for the year. Gonna be taking off doing some fall camping now. Definitely gonna be doing some fall camping. Sadie and I are going. We're gonna give it a run, and then hopefully end of October, first part of November, I'm gonna take the first train trip. But a long train trip. I may take the one to New York City before that. I don't know. The new Excelas are out. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to catch the train from to and all that shit. So trying to find somebody who wants to go with me because I have a 2-for-1 first class 2-for-1 on the new Excela, one way. You have to pay your own way back. Get 2-for-1 first class on the way out though. It's good all the way from Boston to DC. I think I'm going to get out of Connecticut. A friend of mine's, Johnny's house, who was just at the track working with his father's house, which is now his and his sister's, now that his father passed, is like 2 blocks over from the train station there in Connecticut, where we can catch the Excela right there. But I think we'll take different trains coming back. Or at least I'll get off in New York City and come back that way. Or just stay on until Connecticut. And I don't know. Maybe I'll leave my car in Vermont and go that route. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to do that one, then I got the one out to see my son in California. I left my heart in San Francisco. You ever hear I left my sperm in a fag named Cisco? You ever hear that song? Yeah, that's an old one. That's like 80s. You hear it every Saturday night? That was going to be a fun train trip because I'm doing everything really bonkers. I'm not taking the shortest route by any means to get there. The shortest route would be for me to go from Albany, Chicago to Needles, California, spend a couple days with my son, then come back Chicago, come back to Albany. But instead, I'm going Albany, New York City to Pittsburgh, hopefully catch late night dinner with Gunner, Pittsburgh to Chicago, Chicago through Texas Eagle to LA, LA to Needles. Then going back, I'm going to go Needles to LA, LA by commuter train to San Diego. No, Where the hell am I going? I don't know. I'm going up the coast by train, by commuter train. Then I get on a bus, and from the bus I go from there to an 8-hour night bus ride from San Bernardino, maybe? San Bernardino to San Francisco, and then San Francisco back up through Colorado on the train, and then to Chicago, and then from Chicago straight home to Albany on that one. So it's going to be a convoluted trip. It's going to be fun. I think. I hope the night bus is fun. Everybody that likes to travel says the night bus route's really an enjoyable route. It leaves like 9 o'clock at night, and it's a guaranteed bus because it's scheduled for that train. It literally, when you get off that train, the bus is there, and the bus leaves as soon as the train leaves, so that there's no missing the bus. So I'm looking forward to that. Something different. I don't get to go on it. I don't ride buses. I haven't ridden buses since I was in my teens. And they're Amtrak-owned buses. So they're not like regular old city buses. They're tour buses. So I'm taking roundabout ways to get where I'm going. Stay for a minute. Yell if I'm about to hit a mountain. Fuck, I don't even see you. Where are you? Pull up. Pull up. No, 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 not you, you dingbat. Oh, there's Mr. TPHI. He's taking the high road tonight, too. He's chilling out up there. Somebody else on the other side of that mountain. I didn't see who it was. The name went behind the mountain. There's somebody up there. Oh, Jake. There we go. Just popped out behind the mountain there. I'm going to try to put out the last train videos. Just get them edited somehow, even if they're just shitty. I want to get them out just so they're out and done. So they're not sitting on my hard drive, taking up space. There's like a terabyte of fucking... trains. More than a terabyte of train shit just sitting there, taking up hard drive space. Yeah. Why am I going so slow? I don't have my engine trimmed out? I do. What's my RPMs? Mixture. Nope. Too far. Too far. There we go. That's better. No. Can't go play with Reaper. No. Reaper's not going to get out of his plane. He's flying. Poor old Lily. Lily's getting old. We were up to my parents' house today, and Lily was playing with Sadie, and Lily wanted to play like bad. She was chasing at Lily. Not that she can't run very fast anymore, but she was going after Lily and barking at her. Where did Reaper go? Like through the ground. He was doing a journey to the center of the earth. But poor Lily's like a little kid. She's 16 years old now, but she was right in the middle of playing with Lily and remembered she had to pee, so she just squatted, peed right in the middle of the living room. This little dog hasn't messed in the house in 16 years. But I felt so bad for her because she was so happy to be playing and then peed. Like a little kid that forgets when you're playing and forgets to go home and pee. She just was right in the middle of peed right in the middle of the living room while she was playing. She forgot. Getting old and forgetful. She's a good old dog, but damn, she's old. She's starting to really, really show her age right now. I think next Wednesday I got to take her to get her nails done. That's always fun. Because she has these crazy crooked feet, and she walks kind of on her knuckles, so her nails grow really weird, and they hurt when you touch her feet because they're so fucked up. So it takes 3 people at the vet's office to fucking do her nails, and the collar of shame, just to not get bit. Pink nails now, they won't be pink. My dad would never settle for that. My dad would blow a gasket if you come in the house with a dog with pink nails. He'd blow a gasket if you come in the house with a dog with any colored nails. I just wish Sadie would go to my parents better. She finally let my dad pet her for a second time without me being right there. But she still won't let mom, which I get, it was a white-haired old lady that was mean to her. So she still won't let my mom pet her. But she'll go take treats from my mom all day long. Like, oh yeah, you got food? Yeah, I'm your best friend. Just don't touch me. She's a character. She got to go to the doctors and get fixed, and then get chipped, and then we can go camping, freeze our butts off, doing some fall camping up in the mountains. There are no bugs in fall camping. I gotta pick my speed up a little. I don't know why it's going so slow. Can't trim it out today. Even Mighty's screaming by me like I'm sitting still. Hey, Mighty. Flaps are up. I don't know why this thing just does not want to trim out and go any faster than like 100 today. Oh well. What? Get your ass down if you want to go fucking do something. Don't tell me about it. Just get down and go do it. Go. Go. Oop, crash. You gotta work on your landings. Thought mine were bad. So yeah, it was a fun weekend. Long drive for not a lot of work. Oh, I got there. The campground was totally sold out. The guy was supposed to get a spot in the paddock to see if I could put my camper down, my car with the camper on the tent and the tent on it in the paddock. Didn't show up till after I'd already set up in the parking lot. So at that point, I'm like, I'm not going to tear it down and move it again. Sound off there a bit. Make sure you sub, everyone. Blowing my 2700. We got an airport over here, like right in front of me. Hit the brakes. By the way, I found the Scout lands a lot better without full flaps. If you stop at 21 degrees, it does come in a lot nicer. Oops, and as I bounce it. Oh! Almost prop striked it in the creek. Oh! Long Nuts was hungry. It needed a snack of grass. What's coming in? Jared did an inverted flyby. Nice. That just made my landing look like shit. Thank you! Alright, everybody. Let's make my landings look bad. Oh, Icarus is bouncing good. You're making me look good. Mr. TPH dives. Nice. Yeah. Ah! There's Long Nuts. Scared the shit out of me. Oh no, Sadie just saw Long Nuts. She's like, oh no, where's my Gertie? Everybody's landing, where's Gertie? Jake's in a Super Hornet over there at the end of the freaking runway. What's that? Now that, not that it's a plane to be used with nav on autopilot, but it does. I go, huh. That's odd. Alright, let's get rolling. This is a long flight. Don't have a lot of time tonight. I don't want Sadie going batshit on the ground. Look at all the scouts. Oh shit, trees! I almost fucked that up. I can't figure out why I can't trim this thing out tonight. It doesn't want to... Something is not happy with me tonight. I don't know. There's Mr. TPHI still on course up there. Now I'm trying to get... I can fly the last leg with the flight with the F-23. The YF-23 or the F-23, either one. But I can't use the 2024 native version, which I'm trying to use. I want to use that rather than the 2020 version in 2024. We'll see. Probably won't be allowed to. If not, we'll just use the 2020 version and get it over with. Finish that series up. And I might go down to the Amazon and do more of that. I like that up there. That was pretty wild. With the scout and shit landing those little way the hell back there, that'll be awesome. Oh, I don't know if anybody saw. I don't have the ad with me, but Gunner's got a gift cards now. So if you go over to his website, you want to give somebody a gift, you can give them a gift card. Virtual gift cards, but you can give them a gift card so they can pick which plane they want. Rather than having to buy them a plane directly, you can buy gift cards in like any amount you want, from like $5 to $100. So make sure you go on there and check it out. I can never remember the web address either. I didn't write it down. It's Hangar Studio 713 something something. Draco. Going over top. Did y'all see the video of that F-16 that went over the top? Lost altitude while he was inverted and slammed right in the ground. Ran out of altitude. That was pretty scary. No. Yeah, we're climbing a little bit because we got to get over some ridges up here. I don't want to feel like flying in the side of the mountain like I usually do. You know what? We have no fucking plane sounds. Why didn't somebody tell me? Wait a minute. There's like 0 plane sounds. I just realized that. That's better. Thank you, Mr. TPHI. It's much better. I didn't realize we didn't have any. Looked over my little gauge and it's showing me zilch, and then I realized it's still coming over my microphone from my computer speaker. Which my surround sound computer speakers are dead. I'm using this little JBL sound tube. This is so beautiful VR. Like, I wish I could convey to people that haven't flown VR just how amazing this fucking flight is in VR. How amazing the sim itself is in VR. But shit like this is just incredible. Like, shit like this, it just blows your freaking mind. Come rolling over a ridge like this, see shit like that. It's easy to get lost. It's easy to get lost in the sim. Forget about everything going on outside. As you can see down that hill, like down it, it's like crazy. So yeah, Gunner's got, he's supposed to be getting me his link for the Pimax too. You get 10% off if you buy a Pimax from him. I think you get 3% off if you buy it from Brett. That was kind of odd the other day when that conversation came up. We'll get him a link for that. We don't have it yet, but you can ask him. He'll send you the link if you're looking at getting the Pimax and want 10% off. Quest 3 going again, but I haven't used it set up for 2023 yet. Yeah, I got mine set up and I don't want to fuck with it. Because most people don't realize you got to set everything twice. What flavor is this pie? What pie? Pie R squared? Cream pie? Key lime pie? Apple pie? Strawberry rhubarb? Yeah, that's a good old-time springtime pie. Good old strawberry rhubarb pie. Pootie pie. I always wondered how somebody named PewDiePie got that fucking famous. Don't want no poopy pie. Did I go too far with cream pie? I said it. I said it at the beginning. That was my first one that came to mind was cream pie, yeah. And with this group, I figured it would go right down that road really fast, but it didn't. It took a while for you to somebody to say something about that, but yeah. First pie that came out of my mouth was cream pie. Yep. We went there. Hair pie. That's why I can't ever actually quit streaming this, because who the fuck else seriously, where you can go fly around and do safe shit like this and not worry about the band hammer coming out? Oh, yuck. Yuck. Oh. Yeah, we're not going there. This tastes funny. Oh, we're not going there. Yeah, you're right. I did say it. Yep. This is why I literally can't get rid of this, because there's no other place we can fly and do this shit. Like none. You'll get banned every other fucking streamer, flight sim streamer there is. So we got to keep it going. Just not going as hard as it's been going, because it's just saving edit the sound real quick. American Pie. This one time at band camp. My favorite one of that whole thing is that one time at here. Right there, VR. Oh, I wish I was in VR again. For the money, I think the Quest 3 with the new optics is probably the way to go, but you know, for good fairly high-end optics with middle-of-the-road costs. Reaper. I'm thinking that might be the route to go. Except I have a whole thing. Do you still need a Facebook account for the Quest 3? Or can you use it standalone? Without a Facebook account. Meta account is a Facebook account, sort of. There you go, I gained some altitude if we're going over that. Lost my car keys, so I sold my VR just to get replacement keys. They're fucking $300 for them bastards. Or at least the one I had to replace was $300. I don't even want to talk about my Volvo one. I got one more left. My inspection ran out yesterday. On the 1st. My state inspection ran out. Oh, it ran out on the 31st, but the fucking car's got a vacuum leak, but if I take it for a really long trip, it'll pull enough vacuum on the fucking gas tank so the check engine light will go off. So guess where it's going to be tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, getting its annual inspection. Ooh, we should have landed up here. Oh, we had plenty of room. Yeah, I don't feel like it right now. Stream was behind. It's been out since May. But yeah, I took it for the long trip to the racetrack and back, so I got to get it right to the fucking... Sure enough, no vacuum leak. I got to get it to the garage first thing in the morning, park in the parking lot, shut the fucker off, start it just before the fucking... He opens the door, roll it in, check it, and then it can fucking come on until next summer. And I don't give a fuck. I mean, I know what it is. There's a small leak around the gas tank. If I take it on a long trip, I'm usually passing several cars, so that I really floor it, and it tends to seal up the vacuum. It's stupid that a fucking car can fail over a vacuum leak. That doesn't affect the performance of the car, doesn't affect the fucking... The emissions of the car. Affects absolutely nothing in the car whatsoever is affected by a vacuum leak, but it'll fail New York State inspection for a vacuum leak. It's so fucking dumb. Cool up here. Love weather. Every cliff, mountaintop, and valley, you're all over the place in live weather. I'm in live weather. I'm in live weather. I'm in live time live weather, but what I'm not, I don't have the... I do not have the... yeah, what the fuck's it called? Turbulence is on medium, not high. Because at high, it used to be so fucking bad. You just... like this. High was too high. Medium's too low. There's got to be a happy spot in between, but there isn't. Say he's pissed off. I just bonked her with the fucking yoke, pulling it back really fast. There's a lot of landings on the second half of this trip. I don't know if we'll do the whole second half. Fucking A, I swear I was on live weather, live time. Live and live. This thing is like really good on fuel. The thing I have is the turbulence down. Because the live turbulence was fucking horrible. And I must have picked up a tailwind rather than a headwind. That may be why I couldn't get it going any faster. Because now she's running 120-ish, or 115. 110, 115. Was such a this flight was incredible. I had so much. Like I say, if you have VR and you're flying in VR, just fly at least part of this in VR. You'll freak out. Yeah, I lost it. I don't usually send it out ahead of time. I sent it. Oh, this is not one I was planning on streaming either. It's just, I was just flying it myself. And the first thing I did is said it to Gammy, is like, you got to do this in VR. Like, you have to. These Montana mountains are gorgeous. Wyoming? Montana. I don't know. Montana, I think. Sadie just put her head on the yoke. Yeah, I have a stack of flight plans on a save file, which when they just come out really good, they go in there, come back to later. This one wasn't even really, like tight valleys or anything like that. It was just fucking, just the way it worked out. It just came out really awesome. Looks like Mr. TPHI may have landed up on top of that mountain. Or he paused up there, one of the two. Take your visit quite a bit. I know Icarus does. I know Icarus has one flight plan that I know for a fact he has saved. And flies it quite often. And it was one of the very, very first flight plans I ever did. Is you probably shouldn't fly here because it's all areas where you would get shot down if you flew. And I know he flies it quite often because he'll send me a message. I just flew it in this. He probably hasn't flown it in a while, but I know he updated it, made it longer. But yeah, he used to fly that a lot. There's our airport. I think I see it right ahead of us. This got blacktop. Viz diving for the runway. Ah! Death spiral. Pull up. Pull up. Oh, Sadie just realized we're landing. those dogs fucking like Pavlov's dog when he hears the bell ring. Sadie sees us coming in for a landing. She starts shaking. Maybe when I get when I get my fucking back room done. Coming up here soon, hopefully. Just got ordered some more materials for it. We'll get a Sadie cam. I have a webcam set up that I can use that for. Oh, they're tearing down the my parents' trailer next week. Trailer on their property. It's big, single wide, giant fucking single wide. They're going to be tearing it down on Thursday, I think. I got my time-lapse cameras. My GoPro's set up in time-lapse, ready to go up there. We're going to time-lapse the tear down of the trailer. Oh, they're tearing it down and getting the hell out of there. Not cheap to have a trailer taken away anymore. Between the dump fees and everything else, it's like over $6 grand to make it go away. Might as well taxi down towards Reaper, because when we take off, we'll go that way. I'm just going to taxi down and turn around. We'll head out the other direction. I love the suspension. Gunner hit it out of the park on this one. The suspension bouncing. It's the greatest thing about this plane. And it actually smooths the plane out. It's freaking wild. Did a good job with that one. I think I'm part of the reason he sent out that letter about the new video. About the music on it, because I just gave him shit about it. It was a little. I wasn't expecting screamo, but you know what? He's right. If that, who he's trying to reach, and he reaches someone, awesome for it. So I was just giving him shit. I wasn't really being too serious about it, but I was giving him shit. That's far enough. We only need about a tenth of this to get in the air. Oh, yeah, Viz. Oh, there goes long nuts. You gonna make the turn up there? You get some dirt. What's the matter, Sadie? Nobody's gotten out of their planes yet tonight, have they? Yeah, I think Jared did once. Only once, huh? What are you going to do if they don't get out of your planes? That's a screwy little dog. There's a lot more airports to land at on this one. I'll land at the airports. There's a lot of places to land, but I'm only going to hit the airports. Might even only do a couple of touch and goes. This is a long flight. It took me a couple of hours, several hours earlier. Longer than normal. I still got to try throwing on a long, like, overnight flight. Set it for like 9-10 hours, go to bed, wake up and see how many people viewed it. Just to see, see if it works. Maybe one day I'll do that. Oh, it's looking pretty. One of the good things about sun up or sundown is the shadows are long and fucking looks cool as shit. They have heavily logged this area. Holy shit, I guess. Really wish I could turn off the lens flare, but you can't. Turn down the light shafts, but you can't turn off the lens flare. You can if you look at it through a dirty window. You don't get... There was a guy who tried leaving his stream running while he was murdered his girlfriend. Holy fuck. To try to give himself a... Don't fly here, sounds like I figured. Try to establish an alibi that he was on a stream so he couldn't have killed his girlfriend. Yep. Give himself an alibi. I figured the don't fly here. That was one of my first plans, and I enjoy the shit out of that one too. I should try to look up sites like that in Russia and see if I can't make a new one over there. It didn't work. Yeah, it must. I was gonna say it must not have if you are talking about it on a stream. So you must have gotten caught. Or maybe UK. Does UK have a bunch of secret sites which you're not allowed to fly in? Probably not. Russia will. Sadie, you're a strange little dog. She's sitting here on my lap with 2 feet on the desk, just watching the planes fly along. You're a strange little dog. You know that, Sadie? I'm going to stress when you go through surgery, like big time. We had to sign all kinds of extra papers that we wouldn't hold the vet liable if you don't make it through the surgery because of your heart. Huh, because of your old ticker. But the vet was like, oh, I don't feel comfortable, you know, like, look, she's got to be fixed. If her heart doesn't hold up, then she wasn't meant to live that long. But that's fine. I'm not going to have a dog that's not fixed. We're not going to risk puppies again. She already had a batch. She don't need any more. She agreed to do it. Yeah, Wolf. What? What do you want? You getting bored? Nobody got out of their planes? You getting bored? She's gonna get microchipped, get fixed, and get that tooth pulled all at the same time. I love the Aerostar 600. Do I even have that, or did you buy that separate? I don't even know what that is. That new one? Old one? I have no fucking idea. Why is my brain short-circuited on that one? It doesn't even ring a bell. Ah. Is that the new 55 or whatever it is? No, there's a new twin prop that's on there. There's something 55. That one looked pretty good too. You know what's really interesting to see is, at least on Reddit, Reddit's a strange fucking place anyways, but the number of people that's as good as the I can get it early access, okay, but as good as the Jesus Christ, what's the one that everybody drooled over there that came out with turboprop and piston? The Duke. But as good as the Duke is, almost as good as the Duke is, almost everybody on Reddit in one thread over there was talking about how much better the 310 is than the Duke for the money. That it's actually a better plane for the money. 414 is fucking awesome, but the 310, I like the 310 better. It's not as fast, but I like it better. But it's funny the number of people saying it's better. You've got the B55, cool, and you're loving it. It's a twin piston, right? 2024 native twin piston engine. I really want a twin turbo prop like the Conquest, a good one that's not a fucking Beechcraft, King Air. I don't want a fucking King Air. I want a Conquest, or I should get the Turbine Duke, but I just can't justify the money they want for that fucking plane. I tried to buy it when it was on sale that one day, but apparently it was only on sale one day in Canada. Nowhere else in the world, just in Canada. In 2020, couldn't buy it in 2024. I tried, woo, shit. But I was surprised the number of people who said the 310 was better. I wasn't expecting that. Piper Cheyenne. I'd like the Piper Apache. I don't have that one yet. The Apache twin. It's a nice little piston engine Apache. 6-passenger. Pico X cargo. Stop. There's a lot of places to land here when you're just bush flying to land wherever. There's tons of places to land. No, get off the desk. Oops. Talk to Gunner. He's looking for a new plane to make. Talk to him. He's trying to. I'm sure he's got some he wants to make, but talk to him. That one might be a good one, the Cheyenne. It's a pretty popular plane back in the day. I think somebody should do the Valkyrie bomber. I want that one. I also want the B-52 with the X-15 as a combo. Like I said, that's what I was saying. The twin turbo prop, the TNAV. You know how fucking awesome that'd be? Fictitious airplane, but still. Twin turbo prop, the fucking TNAV. That thing would be awesome. And put a better nose cone on it than that ugly fucking thing that's on there, but still. Take the King Air, put the props on, the engines on it. He already has the Super Navion, which is that. He should do the Super TNAV. He has a free version. It's downloadable. I think it's on his website too. It's the TNAV, and the ailerons go the wrong way. I still don't think he's fixed it. That's a logging area. That's why they're down. This area is pretty heavily logged. And don't freak out that it's clear cut. It has to be clear cut for the same kind of trees to grow back. So it's fast. It's crazy. It's basically a TBM in the they've even got TBM instruments and switches and everything, but basically a TBM in a Navion. But I think you should go with the twin engine version. God damn it, Sadie, trying to get me killed? You trying to get me killed? If enough people ask him, he might do it as like another freebie when he does another free one. He wants to do like one free one a year and a couple, 2 or 3 paid ones a year. I think that's his schedule he's looking at. Don't dig my arm. Well, go get it. Don't fucking sit in my lap and bark. Get down and get it. Don't you I bought brand new shoes. If she chews on these, she's gonna get her neck broke. You pretty much put a turboprop, I think. Get a petition going, yeah. Much like Got Friends does the April 1st funny thing every year. Something silly every year. You want down, go get it. Just don't touch my new fucking shoes. I know that's what you're looking at and barking. I don't know why you're barking at my shoes, but they're my new shoes. And if you fucking chew them, you're gonna fucking wear them. Now look, you got me all fucked up. I actually like some of the planes when they go off script, like the Junkyard Monster, the Scrapyard Monster, and Super Navion, and all the Got Friends shit, and the fuck was it, Dick Dastardly plane, shit like that. I like stuff like that. I think every once in a while something stupidly fun. The Dragon, every now and then something stupidly fun is just fun. Will you shut up? There's nothing down on the floor for you to get. Man, I can remember flying along down low with Mrs. TPHI like 3,000 feet above the ground, afraid to come down and fly low. Now, look at her down there skimming the tops of the water. Exactly. It's like Draco. If you're talking about the Dragon, yes, but the Draco airplane does exist in real life. Oh. It's going to exist again soon in a new form, but it did exist. Draco Cargo didn't, but Draco X did. That's because some crazy fool named Mike Patey decided to fucking make a Rota into the craziest bush plane ever and wrecked it. Just made, yeah. Fucking Mike Patey's crazy anyways. It turns out that a good portion of the problem with that turbulence fucking engine letting go was his own fault for not maintaining it. There was a lot of rust and shit inside the engine. I guess I never pictured him as somebody that wouldn't do the proper maintenance on his equipment, but that's what the FAA wrote it up as. Not properly maintained engine. That was weird to see. Was unexpected. I mean, I know he's busy as fuck, but I just didn't think poor maintenance would be a thing on Mike Patey. As fucking much as, well, I guess he's that busy all the time. The crash, he claims he stalled the Draco. Well, that day, he should have never taken off that with the Draco. I'm talking about turbulence, but But Draco, he should have never tried to take off. And he tried to beat the weather, and the weather was already there. Good way to fucking die. They're just lucky they all got out of it alive. But when Turbulence lost its engine, that was put down to poor maintenance. He was screaming high altitude. Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. Hey, Big L. Yeah, even for Icarus, even for a massive plane like Draco, there's just certain times you don't fly them with a thunderstorm coming in. That's one of them. You either wait for it to pass or you take out your credit card and get a room. Smoking or not smoking. I gotta admit, when I used to fly, when I first started flying commercial, man, there was a smoking section of the planes. You could smoke on the planes. They had little ashtrays that flipped up and everything. I always thought that was weird. Even though I smoked at the time, I always thought smoking on a plane was weird. You get this giant tube, how's the smoke not bothering everybody in the rest of the plane? And you'd book your ticket whether you were in smoking or non-smoking. Smoking is always at the back of the plane. Oh, not when I flew it. Yeah, before that before me it used to be luxury compartments. Now you can get luxury compartments again, but holy fucking A, bring your wallet. Oh, you farted. God damn it, dog. We gotta work on this not farting during streaming. Cause I can't go in the other room. It's weird to think back when I started aircraft at Cessna, everyone under the whole line with rags soaked in MPK. Crazy, huh? I know, right? Fucking everybody fucking smoked. They would just wheel a ham down the aisle serving people. It's fucking amazing, some of the old videos of what the flying on planes used to be like. I think she's got to go out. I think that's just bugging. But we'll see. Couple burnt hands. Yeah, I still watch. There's still a few people that smoke in pit road, which I find weird too. That fucking race fuel's everywhere. Like the last thing I think you're going to be smoking is around all that racing fuel. Not out on pit road, but I meant saying the paddock. Pit road you can't smoke, but in paddock you can. There'd be fucking people puffing away, working on fucking fuel tank, fuel cell, fucking cigarette hanging out of their mouth. Fuck, dude. And granted, I know a cigarette can't light fuel. I know it can't. I know for a fact it can't. You can throw a cigarette in a tank of even racing fuel, it'll just go out. But when you light that fucking cigarette, the whole place could go up sky high. Yeah, exactly. When you go to light that bitch, the whole thing go boom. And I see them working on the race cars with fuel everywhere, tanks of fuel all over the fucking place. And they don't have safety valves on them like the gas cans you get at home. Yeah, the dry coffee creamer is. It's fine. They're sure they're insured. Just bonkers to watch, that's all. And I guess I used to be one of them. Well, I didn't work on race cars when I smoked, but still. They're smoking right along, working on something. My mom and dad, they're flying my mom and dad to Florida to see a specialist and flying them back the next day. For their, he's got a asbestosis. You gotta meet with the doctor. I'm just gonna touch and go here, guys. I'm not gonna land. But he's got an asbestosis specialist gonna check him out, and that'll determine how much settlement they'll get. They're paying for them to fly down, getting them a car from the airport to the hotel, see the doctor, and then right back out the next day. They're like, oh, you can stay 2 or 3 days you want, and they're like, no, we want to get home. They're like willing to stay 2 or 3 days on their dime in Florida, and they're like, no, we want to get home. Where are we? You don't have too much farther to go. I landed the next one and then the last little loop up through the mountains. Won't be bad. At some point I'm going to have to take this little monster out though. Gotta have a little talk with her when I leave her home alone now. She's decided she's going to poop on the floor in my bedroom because she's mad at me. Even if I only leave her for like 20 minutes, I'll come back and there's poop on the floor in the bedroom. Even if it's only a little tiny piece of poop, because that's all she could get out, but she's mad at me, so she poops on my bedroom. I'm going to kick her ass. A rotten little dog. Lily used to do that to me. Lily never messed in the house at all. At my mom and dad's, but she'd come down and stay with me, and if I'd left to go to the store or even to go get the mail, she'd shit on my floor. She'd be mad I left her. Well, I consider it shitting on my floor, so she gets scolded every time she does it. I don't think it's good luck. Oh, speaking of shitting on the floor, did you see that awful video? The dude shits on the dude. I'm not even sure where it's from, but the guy shits on the ground in the city. He backs up by this billboard, takes a dump. This guy's walking his golden retriever, and the golden retriever runs over and rolls in it. Oh, of course, I'd kill the dog. And could you imagine finding that video later on and realizing that was human shit all over your dog just rolling in? Oh, expand your mind. Yeah, don't need my mind expanded. I think my spring trip, I'm just going to take the train one way across Canada instead of both ways. So I'm just going to bite the bullet, fly out to Prince Rupert, gonna spend a couple days in Prince Rupert, and then fly back to, or take the train back across the country. I want to go both ways on the train, but it's going to cost me about $600 more to go both, $700 more than the airline ticket to go both ways on the train. So then I need a couple extra hotel rooms, which I don't need if I go the other way. I still need one night in Prince Rupert, but I'll survive my $250 a night Prince Rupert. Even the cheapest Airbnb was outside of town. It was $125 a night, and then I'd need a $40 taxi ride to get out there and back. So Didn't save anything there. Oh, it was stupidly expensive to begin with because it's a lot like Lake Placid. It's a playground for the rich. Becoming a playground for the rich in Canada. And the fact that 2/3 of the city burned down last year. So what's left is a lot of supply and demand. There's no supply and a lot of demand, so the price goes through the roof. That's right. We're going to make it work. Hopefully. Hopefully I can get them both booked here soon so I'll know for a fact when I'm going. Getting excited. Got 3 trips we got to go on. We got to get them booked in the next couple of weeks. Sadie did well enough. She didn't do as well as I'd like to have her to have to leave her for almost 2 weeks. I'm just touching and going again, I think. Yeah, I want to get this over with. She's got to go out. I'm getting tired. Trying with no flaps. Touchdown better with no flaps than with flaps. This is a funky looking airport. Little dog leg to the left in the middle of it. What? Yeah, nobody got out of their planes, did they? I know it. Awful fucking thing. Tough shit. Yeah, tough shit. Tough shit, Sherlock. Tough shit. There's water. We gotta skip the wheels on this thing. Yeah, we gotta do that. We have to do that. These big fat wheels you can skip on the water pretty good. I gotta figure out, this is something I'm curious about, and I gotta go look at somebody's video that actually skips on the water. Do they have the brakes on so wheels don't spin, or do the wheels spin when they're actually going out on the water when they do it? Because these wheels don't spin. I wonder if they let the wheels spin, or you want the wheels to skip on the water. I don't know. I'll have to watch one of the videos. These don't turn when they hit the water. And I want to know if that's what they're supposed to do or not what they're supposed to do. You have to wait about another 20 minutes, dog. You got a ways to go. I mean, I know they got to be going stupid fast to do it, not slow. Oh, that's way too low. No, we got to shallow it up a little. That was just bouncing off the water, not skipping. You did it in real life, you didn't use the brakes. I think you'd want to reduce drag by not using the brakes. These don't turn at all. And they hit. They turned that time because I got deep enough to hit the water, to hit the ground underneath the water. But when you hit just the water, and in the snow they didn't turn either unless you got really deep. There we go. Knew that was going to happen. Had to happen at least once while I was flying. The door fell off. If you have the anchor and you're in the float plane, it stops your plane deader than a doornail. If you're going slow enough, it'll stop you deader than a doornail, and you can also hold it and turn your prop on and use it like a catapult launch. It's kind of funny. Like instant launch to maximum speed, like warp speed. It's fun. It's a bug, but it's fine. Oh, come on now. I hit the water. I'm never very good at this. And I still fucking practice and try and try and try. It's a fail, fail, fail. All these days. I thought I was doing really good with the Got Friends double ender, but apparently there's a... They programmed it so it rides on top of the water on purpose better. So you can go like forever on the water. It's in the code. So here I thought I was doing well. It's in the fucking code to make me not suck at it. Sadie, you're not helping. I can't even get it to set down in the water. I'm coming too high, too low, too high, too low, too high, too low. Come on. Down there. There. Right there. But yeah, it ruined my fucking dream, man. Shattered my soul. Oh, it'll make the water splash around your plane. Like, it'll fucking totally build up around your plane. I'll show you. If we land soon enough, I'll show you. It's funnier than the fuck. Did I miss our turn? There's a turn up into the mountains here somewhere. No. Not until we get to the end of this giant lake. Then we turn up in the mountains. Okay. If you all see Gunner, ask him to please be polite and say please clean the windshield on the plane. He wants us to ask nicely. I'm going to send him a private message that says just clean the fucking window. This thing's filthy. In VR it's really annoying. So you do, but he's flying it tomorrow. As your view. Cool. Well, it's definitely worth it. It's 100% worth it. It's a fucking, for the $20 aircraft, it's definitely a $20 aircraft. It's better than most $40 aircraft. A few minor issues, but nothing fucking, absolutely nothing. It's gonna game breaking about it at all. Flying it Friday for his group flight. Cool. I don't fly with anybody else. Once in a while I'll go with Brett. Yeah, Gunner's doing a great job with his videos. He made that short I did. I just edited it. I upscaled it in AI because he had a really low quality. I did an AI upscale. There we go. Here we go. There we go. We got her. Look at that. Just in time for Sadie to bonk my freaking... Yeah! I'm happy. That was cool. That is the longest I've done it in ages. Well, ages since I did the, here's a return. Go up in the mountains. Up to the pass, but that's the best I've done in a long time with that. I wouldn't ever try in the real life because I know how bad I am in simulator, and you get one shot at being wrong. You literally get one shot at being wrong. That's why I can't believe there are people that do it. It's like literally one mistake and you're either dead or repairing or prop striking your plane. You're gonna fuck your plane up or you're dead if you fuck up. Literally. Is it no wiggle room. So I wouldn't do it. Look at the sunset in the mountains. What you doing, turd? Shady the turd. You look like a turd. You're the color of a turd. You're a little turd with legs. Yeah. You're a little turd with little bitty legs. Little tiny legs. Yep. Hey, there's Gunner. We were just talking about you. We're all going to say, please, will you fix the windshield so we can see out of it? Beautiful flight. I highly, highly recommend you download the flight plan and just fly it someday when you got nothing to do. It's a fucking beautiful flight plan. It's, even not in VR. In VR, it's fucking incredible, but not in VR, it's fucking... Or in VR, this flight plan is... well, you're getting the Pimax. Fix the fucking windshield. That's because you never fly from in the cockpit. If you had VR, you would have a problem with the windshield. Especially in VR. Wait till you get your Pimax, and then you'll hate the windshield. You get your Pimax, you're going to be like, oh my god, that's so annoying having those dots right in front of my face the whole flight. Checks in the mail. I love this plane. I do love this plane. It's fast become my go-to plane for just about every time I go to fly lately. Oh, the last one? Are you at the last one? I haven't got there yet. This has absolutely become my go-to flying around the mountains plane, tooling around, want to kill some time plane. So are we getting a ski variant? I was wondering about that. Are you going to do a ski variant? So we play around in the snow? I mean, we don't need to with these giant ass wheels. They are Alaska bush wheels. They'll act like skis. Cubcrafters has just bought the company that makes the skis for their planes. They bought the company, so. I know the big wheels will be fun in the snow. I was just wondering if I was going to have a ski version. The one thing we found out in the sim is that to get deep snow, you got to be on an unfrozen lake. Oh, that's right. You're doing the tow banner and the tow plane, glider tow plane, and the banner. We also want to put up a petition for you to make the Super TNAV, twin turboprop TNAV, for your next free airplane. Oh, try not to overspeed here. Of course, I should have just pulled the throttle back. There's 10 Cup, 850. I don't know who that is, but I told everybody about and put a link in there about your what the hell they call it? Gift cards. I already said about your turbine. No, we want the twin Navion turbine. We want the twin Navion, twin turboprop, and Mr. TPH. I put the link in. So we advertised your thing for you. Their gift card. Hit a commercial for you. I got a brilliant idea for a gift card for you. Just hear me out before you poo-poo this idea. Add the Mrs. TPA, but here's a good gift card idea. $200. $200, and it gets you every plane you make from past, present, and future, and get your early access copies. $200, lifetime. $200 lifetime pass. Every plane, past, present, future, and all beta versions. That's probably a fucking Bass Pro Shops. Look at the size of it. Yeah, because I was looking. The only reason I thought about that is all these. If you ever look on, what the fuck is it? Where they GoFundMe? Not GoFundMe. Yeah, maybe GoFundMe. They always have that one. You're a super backer. Get your name in this. Get that. Get everything. Get all future updates. Blah 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 blah. And it's always some crazy stupid price. I think you should do that with a pass, and have a limited. Say limit of 5, and give you $1,000 if 5 people buy it. Offer to give them each their own livery. Shit like that. I don't know. A crazy thought. I was trying to make you more money, Gunner, because you're going to buy me dinner when I go out on the train. Oh, I'll probably buy dinner. But There, Sadie, we're coming in for a landing. She has her head inside the yoke. It's fucking funny. She's resting it inside one of the loops. I'm going to stall it right on the runway. Ready? Mike. You kind of like that, but you're not sure how to implant it? Yeah, there's 10 Cup. Don't know who that is, but welcome, 10 Cup. You go out and walk around the city. You can go bonkers. That was a thought, because I was just thinking that's what they always do on all those. Look, who's that? There's Fizz. Oh, there's Gertie. Oh, there's Gertie. Hey, Gertie. There's your friend Gertie. Gertie and Fizz. Little dog's just totally unhinged. Oh my God, it's too funny. Too funny. She just sits up. Her tail's going a million miles an hour. It is again. Look at all the scouts, man. Look at them all. That must have went under the wing. That's fucking high quality. I just realized how high quality that logo is. So. Alright, Sadie. Alright, I'm gonna look at the fucking sky. There. Alright, that's enough. I'm gonna look at the sky just to get her to shut up so I can get out of here. Oh, you all want to see the fucking... Alright, hold on. We'll do that real quick. I'm gonna... Somebody get a screenshot? I didn't get a screenshot. Hold on. A screenshot. Let's see. See if I get a... Back out, get a screenshot of all the planes. I'll grab a screenshot real quick, and then I'll do the... I'll show you the fucking... The carrier launch. Oh, Long Nuts is out. Somebody's out. See you, that guy. I'm just going to grab a quick screenshot, and then we're going to... I'll show you the... It's funny. It's funny. I'll show you that it goes on with the... I'll just pick a lake. Oh, come on. Come on. Fucking plane. Everybody's right there. Is there a lake nearby? Yeah, there's a lake right there. Yeah, I thought about that because I see all those crazy things that do stuff like that. Alright. Good enough. Start flying. Gotta burn off 1,000 feet real quick. This is funny. This is fucking hilarious. I know it's a bug, but it's a feature. Get close to this boat. Look at my plane go. Where's your plane? There's Long Nuts. Oop. Look at Long Nuts. I'm going to stall it right in the water. And you got to wait for it to slow down. Once it slows down enough, it just fucking stops. Boink! Yeah, but watch this, watch this. This is the best part. Ready? Whoa! It settled down. When you first do it, it gets freaking freaky, and then the flaps up and carrier launch in 3, 2, 1. Boom! I like the carrier launch. We'll come in for a landing proper way. Skip the water. Fucking hilarious. Oh, come on. That glitch is fucking awesome. It is. It's like, it's so silly. It's fucking awesome. I'm trying to drive the nose in to slow it down. There we go. And drop the brake. And then fucking gas it. Full on. Oh yeah. Even if you keep the throttle on, it eventually fucking get out of the water too. Like if you pull back, whee! You don't even have to take the brake off. Just pull back and it'll launch you. Carrier launch. It's a silly glitch. See you, Mr. TPHI. So that's a glitch. It's fun to play around with. It's just silly. It's absolutely hilarious. So this is what it is. I figured I'd show you all that. We're going to call it here. Have a great night, everybody. Hopefully they'll let me use the aircraft for the round the world flight. If not, we'll have to wait for it to release. But till next time, guys, take care of yourself, and I'm out of here. Maybe. Oh, wait. I'm going to go invert for a loop. Oh, look. It won't fucking do it. I wonder why. Oh, no. All right, guys. Have a great night, everybody. I'm out of here.